Well, I'm out here putting this Lesabre back together. I found this part in the trunk of my LTD. The reason I had it there is because I took it off to fix my brother's car, which broke down in the cities. It turned out to just be the tensioner wheel that fucked up on his car. This one right here, it's completely locked up. But I got that back together. I pulled another wheel off of my 93 out there, the blue one, and here's what that one looked like right here. As you can see, it's worn and the bearing's a little loose, so I replaced it with a new one. I'm going to use this one, put it on. It should work just fine. You just got to remember when you put these in that these bolts screw in backwards. They're left-hand thread. So I'll put that back together, and this thing will be ready for field beating, I think, as soon as I put that new tire on anyway. Well, I got it all back together. Got the belt back on, tensioner on. Let's give her a try, see if she'll start. Works just like a Buick should. Alternator's working, power steering's working. Doesn't even sound like it's that bad. Sweet. Now next step is some wheels. Well, I got myself another wheel for it. Hopefully this tire will hold air. And I'll show you some of the reasons we parked it here. One is this brake pad is completely gone on the outside, but on the inside we've got plenty left. So what that means is the caliper's not sliding back and forth. Both wheel bearings are toast. I think the driver's side is worse than this one. I've also taken out the subframe bolts here in the washers. As you can see, it's not in there at all. So I'm going to have to find something to put in there. I got all the bolts that I need right there, but I don't have any more washers, so I think I'm going to flatten out this piece from a seat belt, drill that hole a little bigger, and put at least one up there to hold it a little bit while I go beat on it. So I'll get to work on that. Well, I've got the hole drilled out. I've got it fairly flat now, so hole fits in and it should hold it up enough for me to use it. So we're going to throw it in, see what happens. Well, now that I got it jacked up, I can show you why we parked it. I got the tire on here. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but the tire rocks back and forth like crazy because the wheel bearing is shot. I think the other one on the driver's side is way worse. And they're about $100 a piece, and we didn't want to fix that. Also, my brother took it off into a ditch one day and bent the inner tie rod. So he drove it, and about a month later the tie rod snapped, and this wheel came out, you know, and it fucked up the evap canister, ripped it right off, and we didn't notice that right away. So that little vacuum line in there was sucking in dirt, because we live on a dirt road. Sucking in dirt for months and months and months, and it started to burn oil. We couldn't figure out why. I was standing by it one day and I heard a hissing noise. So I went under there and went, oh shit, you've been sucking in dirt this whole time. So figure 2 wheel bearings at $100 a pop. Probably got to do work to the engine because they ain't gonna last forever now, although it is a 3800. Just a whole bunch of little shit is why we parked it. Now I'm going to take the exhaust off of it because I need it for the car I sold to a woman. She's going to have a kid, the 94 Buick. She's going to have a kid, she's pregnant, and the exhaust leaks. Big old hole in the trunk, probably about this size. And right below it is the muffler with a big old hole in it, same size, right on top. So when she goes down the road, the exhaust just goes straight into the trunk and right into the passenger compartment. So, you know, exhaust, not good for babies. So I got to fix that.